Hello. I don't know what's going on, but when I look in the camera, it looks very, very dark. So I went out and I looked at the video that I stopped and it didn't look dark at all. So I don't know if something on my phone, the screen is dark to me. So it's 7:01, I'm running a little late because of that. I started all over again. Hello, Lena. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I see people popping on. Happy Sunday. Let me see. Am I backwards? I can't tell. Let's see. Sprinkle. I can't tell because I can't see the screen. Yes, I'm backwards. Let me... Oh, I don't even know if I should mess with anything. I'm going to leave it backwards because I can't see the screen. But I think you guys can see me. Hello, Joan. Hello, Viola. Can you guys see me okay? Is it nice and clear? My screen is dark. So just let me know. Hi, Florence. Let me know. Yes, you can see me good. The lighting's okay. Can somebody say yes or no? I mean... Hi again. It looks fine. Okay, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get started. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It is Sunday. It is my Sunday night live. I hope everybody is doing well. I wanted to go over a few things. I have the winner for the February, my customers, a gift for a random selection for a gift from all the people that ordered from me. I have that announcement. And I have the, I'm looking behind you to make sure I put them out there. I have the 3 projects for the card class in the mail in case you want to do that. I have my new host code and other things like that. So if I don't say hi to you, it's because my screen is dark and I can barely see. I see Bonnie right now, but I can barely see that. I think I saw Debbie and Viola, but that's why if I'm not answering a question, I'm sorry, I might not be able to see it. Maybe... Hi, Bill. Maybe when I turn it down, I can see better. So let's just do that. Let's see what... Never a dull moment, right? Let's turn you around. Oh, yes, it just brightened up. What happened? Oh, no? Okay, good. Let's see if this is right. Yes, this is good. Okay. So again, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. I am your host tonight, Beverly Morales. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. This is the new March host code. If you need to take a picture of that, a snapshot of that, or write it down, you can place an order with me using this if your order is under $150. Now I'm going to talk about that again because I've had a lot of questions lately. So if your order is under $150, you don't have to, in fact, if your order is under $150, please try to remember to use this host code. If you don't, it's no big deal. I can add it later for you. If your order is, this is the important part, if your order is $150 or more, do not use that host code. You are going to earn free things from Stampin' Up! Depending on what your order is. And so this host code steers the free things towards me. So you don't want to use it if you've earned, had a workshop, which is $150. Okay, so some people have done that. I can correct that too, but I want to make sure that you get your rewards if you've spent that much money. Here is my website, beverlystamps.stampinup.net. You can shop with me there 24/7. And I also have a YouTube channel if you want to steer your friends there if they don't have Facebook. You can go to YouTube. Beverly Morales is my channel. And if you have any questions for me, you can email me at mofun44@icloud.com. Okay, every month I have a prize, and I randomly select a person that has placed an order with me into that drawing, and they earn whatever the prize of the month was. This is the prize of the month this month. It is this dual pack of beautiful ribbon, and the reason I chose this is the colors. And it's stitched, and it's adorable, but the colors are so springy that I thought everybody could use this during Easter or during the springtime. Who won this prize? Amy. Amy, you won this prize. So congratulations, Amy. Amy lives here in town, so I will be dropping that off to her as soon as I can get to that this week. Probably tomorrow, hopefully. Okay. So, card class in the mail. Card class in the mail. If your order is under $150, please use that host code that I talked about a minute ago. If you place a $25 order with me in the month of March, by the 16th, I have to be really, really clear with that. By the 16th of March, if you place an order with me using that host code, you are going to get sent 1, 2, or 3 of the projects depending on your order amount. So for an order of $25 or more, up to $49.99, you will get card number 1. And here is card number 1. It's a fun fold card. You will get everything in the mail to make this card. Now, I must also say that your card might be a little bit different because I'm using the designer series paper called Poetic Expressions 12 by 12. So I'll be using all the designs in that pack. So this is one of the designs. And I cannot send you the stamped images. I can only send you the cutout dies. So this is card number 1 that you will be sent along with your thank you card in early April if you spend $25 with me this month. Now, if you spend $50, you'll get your thank you card. You'll get card number 1, and you'll get the Lori box. This is the Lori box. It's an adorable size, and look at that flower on top. Yes, you're going to learn how to make this flower with me. If you place a $50 order, you'll get your thank you card, card number 1, and the Lori box, and everything you see here, ribbon, everything you see here to make the Lori box. Yay, I'm glad you like it. Isn't it fun? I think it's absolutely springy and adorable. If you place a $100 order with me, you'll get your thank you card. You'll get card number 1, the Lori box, and you'll get card number 3. And I'm not going to open this one up all the way, but I am going to show you parts of it. I want a little bit of surprise when you get your packets. Okay, so that is card number 3, and this folds up to a regular size card, but it's a 12 by 12. So it's a lot of fun, and you can do so many different things with this. Again, your DSPs might be different than what you're seeing here, but you'll get all the die cuts, all the ribbons, all the embellishments, everything here, all the punch outs, everything here. And then I will go live probably around the 10th or 11th of April, and I will show you live, whether you've earned the kits or not, how to make all these projects. Okay, so that's card class in the mail for March to be sent out early April. If you have any questions about that whatsoever, just email me here at MoFun44 and I'll help you out, okay? All right, so the title of this live is Spring 3D Projects. I have 2. I think they're so fun and so beautiful that I can barely stand it. I use the bow die. This is the number 157711. Here it is, bow die. I use the Elegant Edge punch. I said die, and I wrote die. That's why I said it. It's a punch. I'm sorry. The Elegant Edge tag punch, 161287. I use the timber folder, and I can hear all of you that have these items already saying, oh, goody, goody, goody. I can make whatever she's making. I've got those things. Timber folder, 156406. And I'm still using these Thoughtful Moments hybrid folder and die. But today's project I've been using this die to cut out all of the words that are in the folder. But tonight, look at all these little dies that I haven't even mentioned yet that come in the same kit or the same bundle. I'm going to be using these 3 little flowers, so I'll take them out right now. Hey, Julia. Okay, so put these back. And then I didn't do any stamping on the first project, but I think I'm going to do some stamping on the second project. So if I do, I'll use the Just For You, and it comes from the Adorning Hearts stamp set. Okay, and these are the things I'm using in the card class in the mail as well. Okay, let's get started. You want to see what we're making first? Easter's coming up, right? So we all want to either have little place settings for dinner, or we want to have little gifts for the children, little baskets, or maybe for our sisters or our neighbors or our friends. So look at this little basket. Look at the side. How cute this is. Here is the bow punch. Here are the little flowers from the die set I just showed you. I have the iridescent ribbon, white ribbon. Here it is in my pack. Hi, Pam. Here is the item number for that. Hi, Terry. I have some shreddy in there, and I have a little Lind bunny, chocolate hazelnut bunny, but you could fill this with anything at all that you want. I think remember I talked about in my living room I have a white birch tree and I hang Easter things all from it. I have some of these baskets hanging from that tree, and it just looks adorable. Okay, so here, notice how I use the elegant edge punch or tag punch right here just to make this basket more lacy looking, more feminine. Okay, what do we need? We need a 5x5 piece of cardstock. Now your basket does not have to be white. You guys just know that I love white, I love vanilla. You can use any color you want and make your baskets any color you want. So I'm going to take my 5x5 piece and I'm going to put it into my paper trimmer at 1.5, and I am going to score at 1.5 all the way around. Hey, Tilly, welcome. Hey, you guys, my cousin's on all the way from Los Angeles. 1.5 all the way around. Hey, Colleen. So 2 sides are done. I'm doing the third. Hey, Lori. And the fourth. Okay. So 1.5 inches all the way around. That's, oh, there it is. I couldn't see that score line, so I'll make sure I did it right. Okay. What do we do next? You guys know what we do next, right? We burnish. So I'm going to fold over the score lines that I made. Then I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to burnish. I just love this little Easter basket. I love the way it mimics wood and how easy it is. We burnish. That's right, Debbie, my A student right there. All right, now we need our snips, our paper snips. And we're going to cut up. Let me see. It's easier to see on this side, so I'm going to turn it over. We're going to cut up on the 2 opposite sides, just like we normally do for most boxes, right? Okay, so let me cut up there, right up to the first horizontal score line. She's laughing because I called her my A student. She is. She's really good. All right. And then we're going to go to the opposite side. Hey, Linda, welcome. And we're going to cut straight up to the first horizontal line. Okay, so you guys know that these are tabs, right? We're going to cut each tab twice. So when we cut it twice, we have 3 pieces on each tab. And I'm just eyeballing, trying to cut it evenly. So 3 pieces on each tab. Simple enough so far? We're going to do that here as well, and then across on these 2 as well. And if they're not exactly, you know, the same width, it's not a tragedy. It's okay. Just kind of eyeball and make it into thirds if you can. What we're making right here are the wooden slats for the side of our basket. Did you guys like that basket? I'm not looking up because I'm cutting, so I don't know if there was any hearts or not. I think you might like how easy this is too. Okay, so now we have this that goes up just like that. We're just going to bring these over, and we're going to start with the top one on the right hand side, and we're just going to bring it over, and we're going to lay it so it's pretty even with the top of the box. Then we're going to overlap like this, and then overlap like this. Of course, we have to put glue on there, but I'm just showing you how it works, okay? And then we'll do the same on the other side. But I want mine to look like wood grain, so I'm going to go through the cut and emboss machine with the timber folder. So here is my cut and emboss. Here's my timber folder. Hey Cheryl, welcome. Now you could also put ink on your folder and have a brown wood grain, brown and white basket if you'd like, or pink, or green, or blue, whatever color you want your baskets to be, whatever you want the wood grain to be. Okay, now our basket has a wood grain look. Okay. Okay, let's bend these up and let's get gluing. I'm going to use my green glue, the Tombow Mono liquid glue, and I'm just going to place it on the tips of this side. And I'm not going to place it over here yet, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to get this one up and over, just level with the top, and then I'm going to overlap this one just a little bit by bending it in upward just slightly, and then bending this one upward and over just slightly. So now you see that they're facing up. I got a little glue on my finger, so I'm going to clean that off. Okay, now I'm going to take this side and I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to overlap these like that. Okay, now if you want to, you can, I'll do it with this one, but you don't have to. You can cut these down slightly, so when they overlap, the center of the overlapping is more in the middle, but you don't have to. That's just if you like that. Okay, so let's get the glue on here. I think I saw a heart or a hug or something. It's easy, huh? Fun. Because if you want to make a bunch of these, you don't want it to be difficult. So this is a really easy yet a adorable basket. There we go. There's some hearts. Look at that. Cute. Okay, so bring it up. And then we're going to take these 3. It's not dry yet. Because I don't let this one set up, that could pop. And I don't think I have a clothespin here with me right now, so I'm just going to hold it. Do I? Oh, I do. Good girl. Okay, let's put this there so it will hold it. Okay, so now let's just repeat. I'm going to bend this back so you can see what I'm doing. The 3 little boards or basket weaves, putting glue on them. Top, I start at the top and I go straight across, and then I bring this one over and I push it and overlap just a little bit just to get that cute movement on this, and then bend this one up and layer. Okay, now we're going to put glue on these. Oh, we got to cut this one because I cut the other one. But remember, this is just an option. You don't have to do that at all. And then glue. Straight across so your basket is square and even. Then push it up to overlap. And push this last one up to overlap. And when the glue dries, it will all stay nice. I'm going to get another clothespin and hold it there. Okay, see how cute the sides of the baskets are? Fairly easy and so cute. Perfect for Easter. That's right. Mother's Day also, Karen, you're correct. Yes. Yes. Okay. Then, I thought it was cute, but you know, wanted a little something extra. I've been told I'm extra. So I took some white cardstock, and it's cut just a hair under 2 inches because the slot in the elegant edge punch is 2 inches wide. So in order to make it go in easily, I cut it down a little bit less than 2 inches. I was going to cut that with scissors, but you know what? It's better if you, where's my trimmer? Here it is. If you use your paper trimmer, because you just want a straight edge. So I'm going to make sure I cut them all the same size. So right here, the top of the punch is at this line right here, which says 3. So I'm just going to cut that there. And then these fit perfectly right in your basket like that. So let me do that a couple more times. I need 4 of them. And we're going to line this up to this last line right here on your trimmer. And we'll do that again. I might need another piece of paper. Up. Yep, I'm going to need one more piece. So you need 4 of these. Let me grab a scrap. Okay, it has to just be just under 2 inches wide. In the punch. In the paper trimmer at that last line, and there we go. And this is also just an option. You do not have to do this. You have a perfectly cute box, even if you don't have the lace. I'm just a lacy girl, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. This I will let set up, so when I put it in my box, it's not slipping around and falling down and all that kind of thing. Okay, Colleen, thank you for being here, and yeah, enjoy the replay when you can. That's the whole great thing about being able to come back and watch when you can. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I think I did this one first, and I'm just going to line it up. So these two holes are showing. Press down and turn around. And this, I found this also made the basket a little more sturdy. Or you could use thick cardstock and it would be a lot sturdier. It's not flimsy. I wouldn't like it if it was flimsy. I'm just saying it adds extra something if you want to. Okay, and then the last one there. So the little slightly hair under 2 inches works perfectly. I was so thrilled with that. Then all our scraps, right? We have a ton of scraps. We can use one of the scraps as the handle, just like this. Now I'm seeing that this one was roughly cut. So I'm gonna sand it a little bit. And I think I want it to have the timber look as well. So I'm gonna throw it back into the folder and turn around and come back here and run it through real quick. Okay, so I think I'm going to use glue again. You can use mini glue dots so you don't have to hold it, but I'm going to let it set up a minute and just put glue at both ends of my handle. Let's look at this again. And we're going to take the bow punch and some scrap cardstock and punch those out. Only using the large one. And then I've got some scrap. Ooh, what color pink did I use? A really soft pink. Let me move this over, and I'm going to die cut those flowers. Petal pink, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So here's my little flowers. Run that through, cut those little guys out, and dress up the side of my basket. Okay. When they don't just fall right out of your die, take your pick tool and those little holes that are in the dies, you can just push on those and they will come right out for you. Okay. This should be set up enough where I can just come over to my basket now, and I'm gonna put it, you can put it either way, but I'm putting it on the sides where the wood slats meet, pressing with my finger and thumb, and then bringing it around and pressing with my finger and thumb. And you can make your handle as tall or as short as you'd like. And because we're using the liquid glue, we can move it around until it looks straight for us. I also got, well, I have this. Some little crinkle paper. This is a vanilla color paper. Do you like this, Debbie? Oh, I'm so glad, because you know what I forgot to say? Everybody that's coming to open house this Thursday, you get to make one of these. This is going to be your make and take. Yes, it is. Super, super cute. Okay, let's take about 12 inches of ribbon, 10 or 12, and let's just wrap it around the handle and tie a bow. But that's not all. That's not all we're making it at open house. Nope. Wait till you see what else. Okay, so tie a bow. And of course you can use any color ribbon you want. Okay, and then I'm just going to take mini glue dots. And get these little flowers and put the flower on each dot. Each dot has a flower on it. Now, press really hard. Okay. And then I'm going to take my little sprig, also a mini glue dot, and I'm just going to stick it right in there where the knot of the bow is, just like that. And then I'm going to take these off, and I'm going to actually place them right on the knot of the bow. You could add gems if you want to. You could add anything at all that you would like to your baskets to fancy them up. I just think it's the sweetest thing. In the beginning, did you say the size of paper the basket was? Yes, 5 by 5. 5 by 5. Scored at 1.5 on all 4 sides. Okay. And then I take a little bunny. These are sold at, well, I'm sure they're sold at a lot of places, but I found mine at Walmart close to the self-checkout. They're in a little container like this. So when you come to open house, you might want to bring some eggs or some chocolate bunnies or whatever you want to put in your basket. So they're done. Wouldn't these make nice wedding favorite? Absolutely. That's why I named this class or this live Spring, because these baskets would look adorable for my niece is getting married, and I'm going to offer to make, because they're so darn simple, to make these maybe for the wedding shower, but they're great for baby showers or just little events, anything you want to do. Get well. Now here's a great get well. Somebody's sick and you want to take them something, or the bundle of the thoughtful moments, it has a just because. So would you not be super touched if you went out your front door and this little basket was sitting right there with some chocolates in it or whatever they place in it? And let me see, I want to go this way. And on the handle, very, very subtly, it says, just because. And this is embossed, and so it stands, it's subtle, but it stands out enough, just because, on the handle. Look at that. Isn't that cute? You could add, of course, more candy, like some eggs around there, some jelly beans, whatever you want. And I just think it's absolutely adorable. Like I said, I'm going to hang mine on my tree, as well as make some for the great-grandkids. I might even make some for my daughters and stuff if I see them. And I have 2 made already. So you guys are going to get to copy this at open house. Okay. So I said I have another idea, right? So let me show you what these are. These are Jiffy Pots and Jiffy Pots. So all my friends that have known me for years and years and years say, oh, there she goes again. Bev uses those Jiffy Pots, Peed Pots, whatever you want to call them. I got these at Walmart. These are a little thicker at the 99-cent store, not the Dollar Tree. 99-cent store, you can get them a lot less expensive than, these were $3 at Walmart, but these are thicker. These, and I like the thin ones just as well. There's no, I mean, either one's fine. So here they are unwrapped. And these were totally different than the other ones I had. I ran out, so I went and got more to take them apart here. These have what I'm calling a cuff around the top, and the other ones don't. I do. I love these Jiffy Pots. I every year I find something to do with them. Well, this time I'm flipping out on what I did with them. I really am. Okay, so you take your pot and you just very carefully and softly take your time. You don't want to just go whoosh, squeeze it together like this. Okay? They're a biodegradable paper, so they are flexible. Okay, then I kind of just hold it in the middle like this, and I take my scissors and I come down, about an inch from the bottom, and I start to cut. And I cut in a half circle. Go back all the way around and cut it all the way off. And when you open it up, you have a heart. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it is the cutest. So then you have this ridge as well. I couldn't waste the ridge, so while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to cut the ridge off. I'm going to cut this part off the ridge and keep that too. I said to myself, that's got to be, you got to be able to do something with that. It's too nice. So you can make this into a basket as well. Okay, so you need some wire. And you want a thinner gauge. This is 24 gauge. You can do a little thicker than that. I don't know what gauge this is, but it's too thick. I mean, it worked, but it was a little bit harder to handle. So I'm going to take a long piece. I'm going to say 30 inches or so of this 24 gauge and cut it in half. It cuts real easy because it's so thin, but it's so thin that it's not a good handle on its own, so I double it. Okay, and then I bend it and I'm pressing them together. And then I'm going to have to take a minute to twist it because I want the thickness. I want it a little thicker than it is. So this takes probably the longest than anything else. So bear with me on this. But I wanted to show you how I did it in case you want to do it. Or you can just get a little bit thicker wire. I don't know what thickness, I just know this is 24. So if you can, if you can touch the wire and see how bendable it is with your hands, then it's good. If you have to use pliers or something to twist it around, that's going to be a hassle. So don't want that. At least I don't. Okay, so I'm going to twist these, get this twisted around. So I want to go, if I'm making a bunch of these, which I'm going to go get a little bit thicker of a wire, but I don't know what gauge yet, so I can leave this part off and it's just the right thickness for me. Okay, so that's a lot better. Okay, we want the ends to be even. And I know I brought it out here, but I don't see it. I took a toothpick, but I don't see it. And this is important. You make a hole. Now, this is paper, remember. It's a thick paper, but it's paper. You want to make the hole down farther from the top because it's paper, and if you make the hole too far up, it could rip. So if you make the hole down here, it's going to handle it better. And then you can put your wire through that hole, bring it up, and then twist it. Okay, and then we're going to bring this over and make another hole. See, this wire is so heavy that I can use it to make the hole with. But I used a toothpick, my other ones. Okay. And then this one has a loop, so you got to squeeze that loop. That's why you want your gauge not to be so thick that you can't manipulate the stuff. Okay, then bend that up, and again, your handle can be as tall or as short as you want it to be. And then we've got another heart basket. Okay, so I took some more shreddy. Let's use this this ribbon again. At open house, you're going to have to just use whatever ribbon I have because I'm running short on this specific one. So we'll just use whatever we have, or if you have some ribbon you want to use, you can bring that. So for open house, bring your paper trimmer and your liquid glue for sure, your bone folder, and your snips. Whatever else you saw me using today for these baskets, because you're going to be making them both. Okay. Super cute. And then this. You need some hot glue. And I found these carrots on a stick in the same place at Walmart that the bunnies were. And I thought they were so cute. At first I thought they were umbrellas. And I'm like, oh, they're carrots on a stick. So when you take the wrapping off, you can just hold them and eat them. So then when I was looking at this, I said if I pinch it and bring it up, it's like leaves for a flower. So I thought that was so cute. So you need hot glue for that. So let me grab my hot glue gun. Squeeze some glue there and pinch it down together. Now you can take a stick at this point and then a real flower, not a real flower, but a flower that you've stamped or cut out or whatever, and just have a flower in your pot. That'd be really cute. I'm putting this carrot in there. And then I'm pinching it, and then I'm... Excuse me. I just breathed some of this little stuff. And I don't have my water bottle here. All right, so there we go. I hope it's glued tight now. And I can set that in there. Oh my goodness, it's choking me. Okay. And then another little bunny. And look how cute this basket is. I'm gonna hold it sideways so you can see how cute that is. This needs more hot glue. But when, oh, excuse me, but when you're here, you'll hold it and pinch it until it's dry, and then it will stay, and I just think it's the cutest thing. Now, I talked to a few of you, not talked to you, but I posted a while back that on my birthday, my daughter bought me a kit to dry flowers with, right? Did you guys see that post? And I've been drying flowers like crazy, but they take a week to 10 days to dry. So I can't, I don't have a whole bunch of them made because they take so long to dry. But these same pots for our friends. Other occasions like get well, oh happy day, just because, that type of thing. This one is from the Thoughtful Moments embossing folder too. It says, oh happy day. And you can just hot glue that on the handle. But look at the dried flowers on this heart basket that I just showed you how to make. Isn't that something? Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. I just think that these baskets are going to be so cute. Now what I did here is, this is the thicker wire, but I took a piece of our crumb cake cardstock. In fact, I'll show you because it's hard to explain to some, you know, we need to see. So here's a strip, and you take your bone folder, and you don't need a big piece. And you just use your bone folder on it like this until it separates. This paper will actually separate into two pieces just by running your bone folder over it a bunch of times. It tears down the fibers and it allows you to separate the paper. So that's what I did. And when I separated the paper, I just put some hot glue on there and then rolled it up onto my handle. So I'd use this side as the outside because I wanted the fuzzy look. See that? Can you see that? So it kind of just looks like a wooden handle there on your basket. But I have all kinds of dried flowers that I've put different places on these baskets, and they're beautiful. I haven't had a chance to stamp flowers, use my folders to emboss the flowers, and then cut them out with die cuts and put them, help decorate here too. There's just so many options. So if you're coming to open house on Thursday, you're going to get to make this white basket. This one's going to say, oh, happy day. This one says, just because. And you're going to get to make a Jiffy Pot basket as well, just so you get the feel for it, okay? I can't share my dried flowers yet because I've got a frame that I'm trying to get enough flowers dried to put in it and complete, and I'm almost there. And but I used this one just because I had to see what that looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself here tonight. If you have any questions, let me know. And remember, just adding the words across or in front of your basket from the Thoughtful Moments bundle, page 18 of the mini catalog. And you can use whatever sentiment you want for these. I wish you lived closer to Marcia. Okay, thank you guys for being here. Those of you that are coming on Thursday, I will see you then. And until next Sunday, see you later. Bye-bye.